Might as well. Do you have anything at this point? I think I've done quite a bit. I think, hello everybody, this is me, your lord.
And I'm the brave.
And I'm the court wizard.
I guess we're starting now with the lord and the wizard and that other guy playing Yakuza 3, I guess.
Oh no.
What? The fuck? I thought you got back together.
I'm just gonna get you out of my mind,
No, okay,
darling.
shut up. Okay. Please
One
give me
more memory of the two of us.
Stay back, damn, I gotta get the hell out of here. I have to take a rain check, bye. And he's like, yeah.
Wait! This is it. You're finally pushing yourself to your limit.
I found it.
This is the perfect shot I've been waiting for.
It's far from dessert. Get away from me.
Wow, he looks distressed.
No!
What the fuck did they do?
Well, she sure had a bone to pick with you. Alright. Arigato, Kazuma. Thanks to you, I was finally able to get it.
What? You mean?
A predator. It's just like I saw in the plains of Africa. That was the perfect shot I've always wanted. I was wrong about one thing. This kind of struggle must be going on in cities all across the... I thought I heard the music for a second. There's more than just one perfect shot out there waiting for me. I'm going to keep traveling!
Yeah, you do that.
Ouch, I can't sit. That's it, that was just for that.
What even?
He looks even more constipated now.
So, did they fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the same thing with the hostesses.
I think it's
Who the fuck knows?
I think it's best if we don't know.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
So there's this whole tournament thing, but fuck it.
I think we all do.
I'm pretty good. Alright, so Cage. Let's go. I guess this was a weird sidetrack, but alright.
This was stupid.
This
but then again, this is Yakuza, so...
It is a fucking series where we get sidetracked when we try to sidetrack each other. It's actually... It's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Alright, Cage. I should ask Cage. It's a fucking hobby. Sorry. Okay, I saw this great video from Devil Leon 7 where he just like takes... Like he makes a montage with the visuals of Yakuza Kiwami but with the English dub of the original Yakuza 1 and it's a fuck counter. Every time the word fuck is said and it was like 108 I believe. Yes. It was pretty...
No, that's 109 now.
Of course, 108.
Now everything that goes on in this town. So you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports. What do you want to do? So the murder weapon. The same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe, but there's one significant difference between these and the murder weapons. The edge of the murder weapon ashtray was chipped. I have now transported this picture into your mind. The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray on the table onto the floor, chipping it. So Akechi saw that and he was like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it away. And then he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend with somebody else's dick in her mouth or shit like that. So, you know, there's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon. The ashtray would have been washed if all the fingerprints would have disappeared, but he noticed that this one was chipped, so instead of washing it, he threw it out. And, well, all this shit happened. The prints everybody who touched it that day were left on it. All the fingerprints were made the day of the murder. Eh?
Huh.
What do you want to know about those fingerprints?
Are they going to take Cage statement?
Shh, it's fine. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray. Okay.
12 people? Oh,
No, these are all the fingerprints.
okay, no, so...
The prints outlined in red match Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. Okay. What about the other ones? Well, I don't think for sure. None of them match the prints on any of the other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from the customers who visited the cafe that day, probably 2 or 3 people. Which, to be fair, makes sense. Yeah. So, the one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer.
Well, possible.
It could be on the ashtray. Ashtray fingerprint. If you haven't talked to them to all of them yet, you better do that. You've been a huge help. Straight up. And now, unless we somehow missed something, we should go to Alps. Naturally, why? Well, fuck it, let's go to Alps.
Because there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, maybe, probably. There's always a fight. I think this is one of the few sub-stories where there's no fight, actually. I think. That remains... That was weird. That remains to be seen.
Akechi is out of jail. Ah, thank you, sir. Now we must fight.
What? But I helped you. No, I have to train back. What? And it starts. Alright, so let's go to Alps. Again. I wish... It's fucking weird that this is... By the way, like, what construction? This was... In fact, it looked a little bit more finished... Wait, hold on. It looked a little bit more finished in Yakuza 2, even. There was a thing to climb... No, wait, that happened... God, I'm getting confused with Majima's plan. It is Majima.
It is Majima. I was gonna say that. It is Majima, so yeah. That's part of the...
Like, spoiler alert. You know what? I think the place is not done until Yakuza 5.
Wow.
To be fair, he wanted to make like a huge building to rival the Millennium Tower, so I should meet up with the kid at Cafe Alps. Okay, so he just said it. Alright, so that explains it. Well, let's go to Cafe Alps, which is... Oh, we even have a waypoint. Alright. We're spending a lot more episodes on this murder mystery than I expected.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty big case.
It's a fucking huge sub-story, let's be real. I think it might be the biggest sub-story to have. Is that from you? Aren't you the guy who told me about the case? He feels responsible, so we're looking for a way to help your brother. He's been in prison 6 years. You think you can just pretend to get fuck you?
Well.
Tiger drop. Okay.
And no, you don't tiger drop, woman.
Well, unless you're in Yakuza 1 at one point, at this very special moment in this game. Hey!
You here? What's up?
I'm taking out one of my clients who were nearby, so I thought I'd drop in and see you.
Taking your client out, eh? Don't you mean you're going to one of those post clubs?
He just happens to like those stuff. It's just a coincidence.
Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight?
You see that fucking smell? Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. Bye. Don't touch me.
I'll let you go.
Splooge. Who's that?
Yunishita's wife, Yuko.
Okay. Yunishita's wife. How did you know that?
She actually used to work here. That's how I know her.
She worked here?
Yeah, but I don't think she's involved in the case. She'll be quit by the time of the murder.
Yeah, that's fair.
She wasn't on the security tapes of the customer area, so that indicates she wasn't at the cafe that day.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I should still look at her, you know, because we know, we know.
The guy was murdered, slept with other women.
Could this possibly just be a coinkydink? I don't know. Well, let's go to Stardust. And then, oh, we don't have any more steps to do. Let's get to Stardust.
Why?
The host clubs.
And maybe we'll see Polnareff. That would be fun.
Because one of them is voiced by...
I know, I just know because Stardust. It was a reference to how I named one of the episodes.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. All right. So
from last night.
Yeah, but well, not anymore. Okay, get close to Yuko, which should be... I think she should be recognizable, so where the fuck... You? No. Well, I'll just literally rub my dick on everyone, and eventually I'll find the right girl. That's how I find my loved one. That looks like... Yuko. You won't get in, you fucking asshole! Sorry, I still love that. God damn, he was fucking mad. What can you tell me about that woman over there? Yuko? Regular customer of ours. What do you want with her? She looks filthy fucking rich.
She manages a startup.
A stardom?
Company's got popular making company products targeted at young women. It's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow, shit. Okay. Well, that.
So they're publishing Twilight.
What?
Oh, God.
Okay, I haven't seen him here before. He's a new host. Why are you looking at her tits? You owe a lot to this mayor. This mayor. Wow, this man here. And no, he's not a host.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate.
I know, right?
This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call.
I'll be waiting. Alright.
You know...
We look forward to your fucking business.
Was that a thing at one point, you being an host?
In Yakuza 2, which we have not done in the LP, I will admit, that was a huge fucking system. There was also, in the same game, managing a hostess club, which was supposed to come back in this, but since it's the fucking, it's the fucking localized version, Jeez, that guy really wanted to sell me something. Alright, well, let's go back to Maeda. And then, it's the big moment. And know what I realized we haven't done in a while?
What?
Save.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Fucking save.
Yeah, it's fucking save. Oh, you're a fight. Sure, you feel the vision. I'm looking for a fight. Hopefully none of them are sneaking up behind me.
Oh,
Then he turns around and Kyr's not there. He's like, well, I guess not. And then he sees on the white car over there. But then he turns back and then he's back at the telephone booth. Essence of Luffy. Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to Maeda, maybe possibly do the whole Phoenix Wright bullshit.
Alright. I'll have my shield ready to be able to do this.
You're hiding something from us! I will never tell you anything. Tell us what you know! Actually, it's... Oh, well, that was easy. Sorry, I just get easily impressed when someone smacks the table.
Oh, I know. I remember
You know exactly what that's from.
Yes, I know.
I don't know what
François Pérez. So yes, it's a super French-Canadian thing, but, you know.
Super French-Canadian.
Dude, wow, that was easy. Well, I actually get... I am easily impressed by it when someone smacks the table.
Oh, well. So you want to show us those little butt? I'm not that
impressed.
easily
I'm not that
impressed.
easily impressed. Did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet? He's fucking laughing at us. What was that you were looking at?
This? The list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago.
You think it's such a hard look, and so might as well look at it.
I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent.
Cause I'm fucking used to people being wrongly accused of things they didn't commit.
What's this?
What's this?
There's colors everywhere. That's some good dedication to your work. I finally got it. Was it really this fucking simple? Somebody framed Akechi.
What? Are you serious?
Darts lingo. I'll explain everything, but first I need you to gather up everyone.
But...
It will turn out fine. I played Phoenix Wright.
Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't.
That's fine, let's go. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened.
No, it should be a black background, not a beige. Get your Phoenix Wright.
Whoops.
Get your Phoenix Wright right.
Well, guys, it is time to go to Alps.
Oh.
Ooh. Here we go.
Wait, can we look at the list of evidence before we do anything?
Do the fuck you think this is, LA Noire? No, we'll have it while we do the thing.
Okay, good.
Do not worry. Well, let's go to Cafe Alps. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be awesome. Oh, we're going to kick everybody's asses with facts and
Because having watched
evidence!
Phoenix, Luca Jin do the Phoenix Wright LP, it was actually really exciting. Like, getting to be on the case as well as her. Like, every time I figured out something, it was always like these huge...
We have a murder mystery, so fuck you!
It was like these huge moments. It was like, oh my god, really? I finally figured it out!
Yeah, no, apparently this game is pretty good for that. Although
Yeah,
there's
also-
always... I do hear that there's some cases at times that are just really not good, apparently. It happens.
There might be some.
Also, the entire point of the game is a satire. A satire
Yeah.
for the Japanese.
Well, if there is a satire as well, that would make things interesting, I will admit. Yeah, alright, so...
Last detective Mike closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now what's this all
that
about?
music. For a second, I thought it was the main theme, but with the... Okay, whatever. Alright. So, Kazuma and his friends here would like to talk to all of you.
I'm here for one reason and one reason alone.
I'm sure you all remember the murder that this guy has been literally rubbing in your face during the whole day.
Victim was Kazuo Oda, the manager of this cafe at the time. One of the employees, Yukichi Akechi, was arrested for murder.
Oh.
Did Akechi really kill Oda?
I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day and think of what Akechi did for you all those times. His generosity. What? It's not like he's fucking dead to begin with.
Do any of you have any evidence? Any truly conclusive evidence?
Can you seriously say, yeah, no, he killed him? Fuck, I wish we thought about that 6 years ago.
I've been struggling with one question since the day of that murder. Could Akechi actually be innocent?
But before, an article of mine indicating Akechi as the murderer was published. It was my fault. But thanks to Kiryu here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago.
But if Akechi is innocent, that means someone else is guilty.
Nice shot, genius!
Exactly.
I like how you did not think about all of that fucking thing 6 years ago. None of you. Okay, to be fair, some were really just present, like away from the murder during that time. I will admit.
What do you bestow this on, Kazuha?
I need to show them prove the Yuichi Takechi innocence. All right. Well, I guess that. No, that doesn't prove anything. Okay, hold on. All I have to do is poke a hole in the charges against him. Okay.
Kinoshita statements?
Fingerprints found the
fact
scene, but failed to witness Akechi. Saw the criminal flee, but didn't get a look at this. There's a lot of them.
I would say we didn't see the face of the murderer.
Hold on. Let's just... No. Why do I have so much trouble now? All I have to do is pull in the charges against it. Okay, in the charges.
Well then, let's, like I said, let's start with Kinoshita's statement.
Alright. Let's go with that. That's still seems...
What?
Okay, the notebook! Why do we have so much trouble?
Okay, let's go down the list again. Usami was at the scene but failed to witness.
No? What? Okay.
Okay.
But the one who saw Akechi and all that fight did the murder. Is that right? Well, I left in the middle of it. So she did actually see Akechi kill Oda! And nobody else but Usami saw Oda and Akechi fight. So we can't conclude Yuichi Akechi killed Oda. That means the charges against him could be wrong.
Sorry, but that doesn't hold water.
Shut up, detective!
Akechi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it.
But there is other fingerprints.
Is that all you have to say?
What do you mean?
This was your case. You ought to know Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him.
I don't follow you. Spell it out for us.
Alright.
Okay, now the ashtray fingerprints.
Actually, maybe more like...
Or...
they sound both... They both sound good. But I guess it was more of the actual... Okay. The ashtray uses the murder weapon hadn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. It had prints on it from people other than Akechi, so Akechi's prints on it alone don't prove his guilt.
Detective, is that true?
Yes. Why? Hold on! Why did you... That's not enough to prove somebody else did it.
Somebody witnessed Akechi filming the scene. That's another piece of evidence.
But we didn't see the face of the murderer.
Why would you think the person seen running away with the criminal? I mean, come on, I'm a pro detective. I'm clearly a fucking professional, clearly.
Do you have any information to refute the witness statements about Akechi?
Well, let's see.
No, Akechi. Now it's Kinoshita.
Yeah. Objection! You saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure?
I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him.
But you didn't see the face.
That's right. I only saw his back.
10? I mean, 2 plus 2?
Is that all you got? The police wouldn't have arrested
You're being a fucking asshole right now. Stop.
Any old evidence.
Right. There was also something that proved the person Kinoshita saw was in fact Akechi.
The man Kinoshita saw leaving the scene.
That's wearing the uniform and all that shit. The only waiters, and it was the Kinoshita, Sayamaka, and Akechi. Security they show Kinoshita not signed the custom area during the time of the murder, and we confirm Magawa was at home being a fucking loser back then. Oh.
Therefore, by process of elimination, the only waiter Kinoshita could have seen was Akechi.
It's absolutely possible that you're a shit detective. I have a statement to prove it.
Yes.
Well, then prove it! Imagawa, yeah.
Objection! There was actually another crime committed in this cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago.
Another crime?
This uniform disappeared from his locker in the cafe out locker. Yeah, exactly.
Imagawa's uniform?
Yes! They robbed me!
Since you weren't present the day of the murder, where did you notice it was missing?
Oh, the day after Lima's murder, you know. The police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. Once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw my uniform was gone.
Come on, so it was taken as evidence by the police. Oh, I'm sure that was plenty
Okay, I need to put an asshole counter, because what is that? Everybody, you're all assholes! You took my uniform! You took everything!
You wanna cry?
Oh, fuck you.
God, guys!
It doesn't have anything to do with the Akechi or this case. It was an Imagawa's uniform is the key to this case!
Yes!
I'll show you right now!
2 pieces of evidence.
To show what fucking happened! Well, there's that.
Yeah, aside.
And the other piece of evidence is... Well, we just said that. Actually, list of evidence the cops seized from the crime scene, which is not the uniform. There's no
way.
uniform.
Right.
Here's your receipt. Oh, sorry.
If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it?
No, it's actually. It looks like Asai really did steal things from you, but he wasn't trying to harass you. He just wanted money. He wanted to see the extent, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. You mean the murderer took it? Exactly. Yeah. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and cheated to it. And I almost feel like Kiryu's really enjoying this. And then as soon as somebody came by, he hit their face and ran out the back exit.
Is that true? Serious.
So you're saying the person who stole the shit and say it was the real criminal?
That's right.
And who? Oh my god. Oh my god!
Well, the only one
Is
the only one that really could have
and
been...
the epic. No, that's not true.
Okay.
I will say though, the camera is about to fucking die, so we should hurry up.
Okay, the
What do
only
you
one
think?
that I think could benefit from
Masaru Kinoshita.
stealing the uniform would be Yuko. But because Masaru already...
You're an asshole, fuck you!
Nozomi would not have killed her. Because why would she blame her brother for it? Especially...
So what do you think it could possibly be?
I think it's Masaru.
Masaru is another... Then again, yeah, it's probably Masaru.
Or not. Actually,
I love how you actually did not see it at all. That's actually... Yeah, no, it's him, let's just...
But wait, no, wait, I just remembered.
Okay, yeah.
When Masaru saw the criminal's back.
Yeah.
Look at Yuko and Yuichi's haircut.
they're fucking the same.
Exactly.
Well, let's go with that then. Yes, this is the only person it could have been! Oh, and here we go.
Oh, and it's a full-on cutscene.
That fucking... I love it. I love it.
それでは
You've been staring at the wall for so long. Come on.
6年前
Now, this series sometimes have cutscenes for failed states as well, so who
Oh,
knows?
they do?
Depending on some... Well, for example, the recurring sub-stories that we never saw in the LPs, you know, with the hostess and the guy, they can
Okay,
actually...
yeah.
There are actually cutscenes from them jumping off the roof and shit like that, so...
お前だ
Yeah!
お前が小田を殺した真犯人
You piece of shit. You piece of human filth.
Doesn't look like she's about to...
It doesn't look like she knows what the fuck's happening.
Doesn't look like she's about to deny it. Are you serious?
I'm thirsty.
Oh my god! Yuko.
But why would I kill Mr. Oda? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah, I mean, it was a relationship and shit. How do you think they're connected? I need something to prove that.
Right.
Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder. Somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps. NANI?! Sorry. And her last name was Saito. That's Yuko's
Maiden name.
I hear you worked at this cafe till you just before the time of the murder. Complete not revealing silence.
Yuko and Mr. Oda dated?
Well, I didn't know that. Of course you were stuck in your fucking room like a loser. I mean, Yuko, is that true?
True.
Yuko, if I was dating you, you actually have to, for fuck's sake. It's obstruction of justice. Then Usami wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko also had a motive to kill Oda.
So anyone with motive is a killer. You haven't done anything but hypothesize.
Exactly! Do you have any conclusive evidence that she committed the murder? If only had something with Yuko's fingerprints on it, you stupid idiot! You sealed your fucking fate! Ha! This business card has your fingerprints on it! We can compare them!
Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now.
Wait, hold on. Do you have stuff to check it out now?
Yes.
That's bullshit.
We finished analyzing the prints on the
No,
card.
you didn't!
These are Yuko Kinoshita's prints.
And
And
those
these
are the prints of the
on
ashtray.
They're identical!
We could have done this 6 years ago with barely an effort!
I don't believe it.
The battery's about to die!
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Even if my prints are on the ashtray, so what? Why does that change anything?
It's fucking evidence, you stupid bitch! I mean...
I ate at Alps the day of the murder. I must have just touched the ashtray while I was here.
It is right. I should call her out on it. I don't know anymore. Yuko doesn't remember coming to Cafe House on the day of the crime, you lied! I need to find the fucking sound cue of L.A. Noire when you find the right thing. There's no record of you coming to the cafe the day of the murder.
Are we gonna get a special orgy of Phoenix Wright and L.A. Noire up in this bitch?
Oh man. We had Cafe Ops employee, just as random, so we had Cafe Objection! Just sound effect at random.
And they gave statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day.
So Mr. Kinoshita.
That's right.
I've seen Yuko's face before, so I would have noticed she was on those state. But she wasn't. Which means you didn't come to Cafe Ops on the day of the murder as a customer. So why would you bring your face there?
Fine, maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue.
You had to have been there the day of the murder! That's the real murderer! The only people who could have prints on the murder weapons were those who visited the day of the murder.
How do you come to that conclusion?
And now for the coup de grace! I just need something to prove when the prints of the
This
murder were
is
made!
so Phoenix Wright!
And now...
Okay, right.
I have this statement from some guy whose identity will not be revealed, but screw you all. The ashtrays are here are washed cleaned every day, and your prints were still in the murder weapon ashtray. That means you have to have been here the day of the murder.
But
the ashtray has been dropped on the floor and chipped by a customer the day of the murder. She saw the chip and instead of washing the ashtray decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time that you could have left your prints on the ashtray. And that time is after a catch she dropped the ashtray in the locker room when you witnessed who saw me cheating with Oda. Sometime after a catch she left, and before Kinoshita came to check up on him. You entered the locker room and murdered Oda. The battery's still not dead. It will die soon, but holy shit, it's lasting. Then you put on Imagawa's uniform and left through the rear door. Speaking of leaving through the rear, you like it anally, right? I mean, that didn't have any purpose with the case. But I'm sure, but you better love it because you're gonna get fucking
Idiot, please!
soon!
Yuko.
Sorry.
Is it true?
It'll only get... Yeah.
Shut up, I told you I didn't do it!
Okay, you are fuck this! I knew you came to the cafe that day.
What?
Nani sore?
How?
Your scent. It was very faint, but I could smell the perfume you always wear there at the crime scene.
But
why the fuck did you... Why does no one corroborate correctly?
I've been infatuated with Yuko ever since our time of working.
Oh, that's bullshit. I never did anything crazy for a girl. So, you said?
That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day, I brought up the subject of the murder, and the expression on her face just changed, and she started giving me evasive answers. That's when I was sure Yuko had been here.
Were you here? No.
Well, I'll be. But I still didn't know exactly what that meant, or I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant.
When I found out, I decided to keep it all a secret. Tiger drop. So,
but now Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime didn't commit because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I just spoken up, none of this would have happened.
The fuck was that?
Japanese crying.
Crying in Japanese.
Hey, Mr. Kinoshita, you sure are an asshole.
Dude, shut up!
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぞ。
I'm screaming a lot today. I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm so into it, and the battery's still not somehow dead. What the fuck? I mean, it's probably gonna die as soon as I look at it, but wow, jeez. It's lasting. This might be one of the longest episodes outside of the finale we'll have in this LP, but fuck it, it's worth it.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's the breakdown.
Yeah,
there's the Japanese crying.
Now that's the fucking moment where like, yeah, I can't hide it anymore. I am fucked. Ah, there I go. Battery left. Okay, exchange battery. Well, I will eventually. But yeah, there's another great moment in El Noir as well. That one I remember was straight up like you have to look. You ask someone who give you information on that guy's who he plays a smartass, but like he had a history of violence towards women. So basically, you get that. You hear his criminal record. Then you confront him about it, and he's like, "Well, what do you have to? What do you have that proves that I have such a thing?" Then you say that, and immediately we have your history of violence towards women. The bitch had it coming. Wow. Okay. Wow. The wall just got fucking blasted. Apparently, I loved it. Was it really just because Oda was cheating?
Of course that's what it was about. He even promised to marry me.
Now, I will admit that that's an asshole thing to do.
Oh.
But you killed him. And here's this is going to be the longest episode of this LP. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry everyone, but I think we won't just take the time. We need to end this. I grabbed this present, went to the cafe, la 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 la, and shit like that. But it was closed. So, you know, I went to the back door. Oh! I don't even know that position! How dare you! Oh! But yeah, he was an asshole. La la la! Oh! I don't even know that position! What is that? Bitch ass bitch! Bitch ass bitch! Bitch! Ksama! Whatever, all that shit!
Mr. Shitlord!
Yeah, but I heard them start yelling. I saw Sawako. Yeah, she rushed out from the back door. Akechi followed. Kisama! He looks surprised, but he realized, oh no, she saw everything. Maybe we should break. Wow! I want to be with Sawako, so fuck you, I guess.
Jesus Christ!
The earth itself shook that moment.
Yeah, no shit. I'd be pissed too.
I changed into a uniform.
Uh-huh.
And she waited for somebody to come. Someone die! That's disgusting. Oh, I don't even know that position. Wait, he's dead! Oh!
Several years passed. I ran into Kinoshita and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby and soon turned it into a business. Before I knew it, it grew to a large
company. I didn't care about your life story. Whatever. I can't believe the truth came out now. Did you ever think about the fuck, girl? You stole his freedom. What would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now? How many more years would the kid have suffered?
Many.
Only the person who took away. You're not wrong. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crimes. Should I escort you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back.
Masaru, thank you.
But I'm a murderer. Yes, but we're in Japanese fiction, so forgiveness. No. I guess. This will never translate that well for outside of Japan, seriously. The whole purpose of Kiryu in the first game, you're like, why? Extra, extra, the real criminal turns himself in, holy shit! I was wrong about the media. I always thought about they were only about fake news and alternative facts, but it seems that actually this was wrong. I think you just forgot about that the second you left your pages. You've been worrying about my brother this whole time. There are decent people in the media. Japanese lessons. I also apologize for yeah, well, I didn't do anything. It was him. Seriously, people should recognize him more.
What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do.
Let others do the work. I mean, sure, you kind of fucked everything up. But you unfucked everything up as well. Isn't that how a real journalist... Okay, that's way too real. I guess you're right. It almost sounds like gaming journalism.
Yeah.
That's my duty as a reporter. Crash Bandicoot is the Dark Souls of video games.
That's so fucking dumb.
This dates this recording. For fucking sure.
Wow!
That's not enough. Oh. Holy shit, we did it. We need to end this episode. So everyone, I'm your lord.
And I'm the brave.
And I'm the court wizard.
Oh god, 37 goddamn minutes or something. Well, we did waste a bit of time, but whatever. So good thing we didn't do the whole thing in one episode. This would never have worked. Okay, this would have been the finale in itself. But yeah, we solved the murder mystery. All of that just for that. So now we have so now what is left is the assassin, the final assassin, the sub-story involving Date, and then Hamon, and then finale. So everyone, thanks for watching, and until next time, as noted from me, you take care of yourselves. See ya! This never works.